Hello and welcome to the red carpet for this year's BAFTAs. This is going to be the Sky News live stream, and we are going to be bringing you all of the stars as they make their way into the South Bank Centre for tonight's ceremony, starting with the band Huntrix. Hello ladies, thank you so much for talking to us. Look, K-pop Demon Hunters, the biggest film arguably of the year. For you guys, how sort of strange and surreal an experience has this been? Because you've sort of found fame and we're only knowing your faces now afterwards. Has it been strange?
Very much.
Yeah.
Very strange.
I feel like you could be a part of my dream right now, that I'm taking on the A train, taking a nap, going uptown or something. Like this could all just be a dream, because it's been truly like a trip.
Yeah. I mean, the level of attention that the film has got, it just absolutely exploded when it came out on Netflix. It's sustained that popularity as well. What do you guys put it down to? I mean, it's sort of beautifully done. It's a great story as well. Have you got any theories as to why it's the most popular film on Netflix?
Yeah, I think there's layers to the film, not just the story. I mean, it is a story, but the attention to detail of the culture of Korea, the music, how much heart and like honesty was poured into the film. It's about hope, a time right now where we need it the most. So I feel like it unifies everyone together. So it's just all of that in a nutshell. And I think that's why it like helped combine everyone together too. I don't know. I can't talk right now.
100%. And obviously the film is nominated for an Oscar, but it didn't qualify to be a BAFTA, which must be so frustrating for you guys. But you're performing tonight, is that right?
We're just happy to be here. We're super honored. Like what? We're at the BAFTAs. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, who's complaining?
And have you got your Oscar outfits worked out yet?
Yes, getting there.
Yeah, we are.
Slowly but surely getting there.
We are.
And what's to come for you guys? Will you be putting more music out? What's the plan?
Definitely more music. We're all our own songwriter, individual artists. So we'll be working on our own stuff, maybe work together someday. I would love to do that. And yeah.
But today we're just trying to get through the performance, you know?
Live for the moment, enjoy the moment. Oh, brilliant. Have a great time tonight. Thank you so much. Oh, just before you go, the best part of award season and being a part of this, for you, what's been the best part of this journey?
I think growing as a person,
yeah.
Right? I grew so much from this whole experience.
Wearing heels for 3 hours straight.
Well, don't peak too soon. The worst part then, the heels?
Yes, it's I've transcended to a new level of pain tolerance. Yes.
Oh, you're talking about awards season?
Yeah, awards season.
Oh, I think you meant the whole... Okay. Oh.
Best and worst part.
Having to go to the bathroom in gowns.
The corset part.
Yeah, having to find the ergonomics
To go to the bathroom.
So true.
But the best part must be taking them off then afterwards at the end of the
That's seriously the best part.
Celebrating, I think, has
Taking
been
the
great.
Yeah.
Brilliant. I will have the best night. We can't wait to hear you perform. Thank you so much. Bye. Nice to meet you. Right. Thank you. I'm going for glam.
I'm Maggie with
Fabulous. What a great start to our live stream. I'm also tangled up in my own microphone. Yes, please. Right, we're about to get the cinematographer for Train Dream, which was an absolutely wonderful film. If I can gather him over this way.
Everyone on Mescal. Yes. So Good Morning America. By both those together. Amazing. We're good to go.
In terms of cinematography this year, it has been absolutely fabulous. Is that okay? Would you mind? Right. There's so many people. We've got the thing with award shows is you get a bit of a sort of traffic jam of celebrities, and this is what you're experiencing now within the first few minutes of the Sky News live stream. We're going to grab Emily Watson in just a second as well, who is obviously nominated for Best Supporting Actress for Hamnet, which is an incredibly emotional film. Have you seen it yet? It's certainly been one that's had people in floods of tears. Jessie Buckley is also nominated, of course, for Best Actress this year. If she wins, it will be the first time an Irish actress has won Best Actress, so it will be interesting to see whether or not it goes her way tonight. But yeah, Emily Watson as well, we are about to grab imminently. We've also, by the way, if you're not with us at this point in the carpet, we've also got a fashion camera a bit further down, so you may see us crossing between two cameras throughout the night, so you can get a view of the best stars as they come our way. And I'm just going to be spending most of the night looking over my shoulder, trying to grab people before they walk away from me. My producer Jason's laughing at me. He knows the pain, the anguish of doing this. I'm trying to see who's further down for you as well. It is remarkable how many sort of behind the scenes people and on-screen talent that you do get coming our way on the red carpet. Hamnet, of course, though, is a particularly special film this year.
That's crazy. Oh, yeah, I'll pass my person to the back. You guys can take some
Oh, I can see further down from where we are, Stellan Skarsgård is there. There's a few BAFTA people here. Emily, can I grab you quickly for Sky News? How are you? It's so surreal, these events, aren't they? It becomes a sort of traffic jam of very famous people that we're all trying to talk to. Look, Hamnet is just an exquisite film. It's moved so many people who have seen it. When you were making it, did it feel like something that was very special?
It did, yeah. I mean, walking onto a set like that where everybody is given permission to be utterly immersed and give everything is quite rare. And Chloe has a way of making that happen. But then the really special moment was seeing the movie for the first time and realizing that she had somehow magically got that onto the screen.
There's so many people, certainly women who have had babies. It's been such a sort of visceral experience, I think, to feel it. There is something about the mood that she created that is so unique. There you go, the traffic jam of celebrities, as we said. Look, why would Chloe be a great winner for director this year? What is it that's so great about her work?
I think she approaches storytelling as a very profound spiritual experience and about learning about who she is and what humanity is, and she goes into everything she does with great doubt, which is a very humble thing to do, and I think she's a very special human being, so yeah, it would be incredible.
Can I ask, were you all a little bit nervous doing it? Because there's so much love and affection for the Maggie O'Farrell book in the first place.
Absolutely. I met Chloe before I'd read the script, and I was nervous to read the script because, don't mess with the book. Don't mess.
Look, the best part of this whole award season journey that you've been on, and the worst part, sort of sum up how it's been for you.
Well, I've been able to dip in and out, which is cool. Just spending more time with all those glorious people. They're really, Jessie and Paul are both great leaders, and they're full of love, and they're really fun to be around. We have a laugh.
Is there a worse part? The heels?
Heels aren't great. I'd say that, yeah.
Thank you. Enjoy the night. Good luck. Thank you. Right, great.
That's my mission today.
Alonso, can we just grab you? Katie from Sky News. Look, we are talking to the cinematographer of Train Dreams. I'm very good, thank you. Train Dreams, I have to say, is one of my favourite films that we've watched this year. It's absolutely beautiful as well, and that is down to your work, isn't it?
Well, it's down to a lot of people's works. Thank you. Yeah.
To explain sort of what you were going for, was there a particular, of all of the films that we've got in the sort of award season, Train Dreams is so evocative in the mood that it creates. Was there a lot of kind of thought and workshopping to kind of come up with how you get that mood?
We really wanted it to feel like you're watching someone's memories in a way that was really present in the script. It didn't feel like a biopic, it felt more like random memories of someone's life. And where we landed metaphorically in a way for the visual language of the movie was we wanted the film to feel like you stepped down in the basement and you found a box full of pictures, and you open that box and you look through those pictures, and it's basically someone's life pictures there, and you're trying to find out who that person was through those pictures. And they are out of order. Some pictures are really posed, some pictures are more spontaneous, some are kind of almost like metaphorical in a way, and we really loved that idea, and that kind of was the visual guide for us in all our choices, from the aspect ratio to how to frame it and how to light it. It's natural light only basically, and I feel like it was just like ways also to remove all the layers that period movies can have between audience and spectators.
Being a cinematographer, I always think it must be such a wonderful role to have, because does it feel almost like you are in the scene as well? You want to get close, you want to kind of feel what the viewer will feel. Is it the best job to have?
I feel so. I feel like you are the first one to see those performances and those amazing performances. You gotta almost do a ballet with the actors and actresses. So it is quite a privilege, to be honest.
And what do you make of your fellow cinematographers that you're up against? It's such a strong year for cinematography.
And for me, it's already surreal, coming from Brazil to be here amongst some of my heroes and people I admire so much. It's already surreal. I'm so happy. So
Do you all know each other? Do you all know each other? The people.
Yeah, we've been meeting each other in all these events and parties and all these award season nonsense. And it's amazing because we are competing against each other, but when you meet them, not only it's people you admire and you admire the work, but they are so nice, Mike Bauman, Autumn, they are just the best human beings ever, so it's hard to feel like you are competing against them.
In some ways, for somebody that's used to being behind the camera, is this the weirdest part of the job?
It's overwhelming. That's why I'm wearing sunglasses to try to hide a bit.
Yeah. Fair enough. I don't blame you. Very nice to meet you. It's
My
a
pleasure.
brilliant film.
Cheers.
Well done. Thank you. Train Dreams is an absolutely exquisite film. It's all about sort of grief and family life. Bear with me a second. Why don't you cross and have a look at the sort of fashion camera and take a look at what's going further on down the red carpet. We will bring you some more stars a little later on.
Amazing.
Straight ahead, please. I did. I can see where it is as well. Flat and Birmingham. Where is it now? Birmingham. Still. Stop throwing the middle wing. Here. Don't do anything. Blow the whole thing up. Let's run to it left, please.
You're not from the weather, Dave. Sunny.
did relish to live my pop star fantasy. Yeah, and especially as Dan wrote the songs.
Oh, brilliant, Dan. Well, I mean, were you inspired by the script then? Did you already sort of have some of the...
We had loads of conversations. Obviously, I'd read the short story that it's based on, and the script, which I loved, and it was just a lot of conversations, I guess, trying to have all these people involved in a project, and this song that's so pivotal to the story, but that's lived sort of in everyone's imaginations, trying to realise that and then all work together to make it happen. But it was such a fun, quick process. The whole thing had to come together in a couple of months at the end. So writing the songs, and recording them, then learning them, and then playing them live in this room in front of all these people who had also learnt them. So the kind of, from my perspective, very amazing to be involved, but surreal getting to see it all play out in the course of...
Thank you so much for talking to us. We've got so many people coming our way, but it's great to talk to you. Look, I'm going to... Stellan? I feel like we've just lost Stellan's skull. Yes. So in a second we're going to get the CEO of BAFTA coming our way. Sadly, we miss Stellan Skarsgård. I think he's hurrying inside in a little while, but hopefully he might come back our way. Let's take you down to the fashion cam, shall we? If you haven't crossed over there already, why don't you have a look at some of the dresses? Lovely suit, very nice. Look, I know, well, it's the occasion for a good earring, isn't it? Look, thank you so much for talking to us. This is surreal, isn't it? It's always
quite surreal.
when it comes around.
It really
But
is.
This year in particular, it does feel like there's been some real sort of classics that have sort of come out that it feels like we will continue to be sort of referring to some of the films that have come out.
It is an
this
amazing year. I mean, it's a year of really strong, bold storytelling. If you look at the films that have received the most nominations, one battle after another, Sinners, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, they're all wildly different storytelling, kind of modes and methods. And I think the filmmakers this year have really gone for it in an amazing way. And really bold storytelling, tackling really big subjects, but doing it through different genre. I mean, for Ryan Coogler to tackle black identity in the Jim Crow era via a vampire movie, which is really loud. That's really loud. Via a vampire movie, which is also hugely entertaining, is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So,
while we talk about a lot of the celebrities, loads of them are here tonight as well. Can I ask you about the sort of the honouring of the behind-the-scene people? I didn't realise until I was sort of looking into this few days, Dame Donna Langley is being honoured. For those that won't know who she is, explain why she's sort of an important figure to
Dame Donna Langley is one of the most influential, important studio executives in the US, and she comes from the Isle of Wight. And she has upheld filmmaking for many, many years in the UK, in the US. She is the biggest supporter of great storytelling.
So, am I right in that she's the first female Hollywood studio
exec to receive this award? Definitely, and so well deserved. I mean, such a brilliant supporter of great storytelling and talent in the talent pipeline. So we're really pleased to welcome her back to London,
And so while the actors might sort of get all the headlines, the point of having award shows like this is also to kind of celebrate the people that really are pushing the industry forward.
Well, we've got 28 categories today, and the majority of them are a craft. So whether that's editing, cinematography, writing, it's really important that we support the talent pipeline.
Can I just ask you about casting as well? Casting seems to be getting a lot more attention in the last few years.
And rightly so. It's so skilled.
In what way? For those of us who perhaps sort of aren't familiar of how casting works and why it's so crucial, what is it about that?
It's being able to interpret a script and be able to see who might be brilliant in a role. And it's quite easy, if you're not used to it, to kind of confuse it with performance. And it is different. So you'll know. Casting is one of those things that when it's brilliant, you probably don't notice it. You just think that was brilliant. But it is such an important part of the world that we live in. And I'm really pleased that we're giving a platform to casting directors.
finally, Jane,
Yes.
as BAFTA chair, the best thing about award season for you?
Best thing about award season is today. Is absolutely all of this going on for British film, filmmaking in general, storytelling. Look, we've got Huntrix over there, K-pop demon hunters. Yeah.
And is there a worse thing?
Is there a worse thing? The fit of nerves I had about half an hour ago.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. No, I just have that moment, like, it's all going to go wrong, but no, it's great. So, no, we've got started now. We all kind of like itching to get started, so we're on the move. It's going to be a great day.
Well, it's an incredible lineup of films that are nominated. Thank you, and enjoy the evening.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye, Jane. That was Jane Millichip, BAFTA CEO. We'll have a quick chat.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you. Katie from Sky News. Hello, guys. Right, I'm going this way. No, am I? This is the joys of it all being unplanned and a bit rough and ready. Look, you guys are the latest sort of graduates. So many people that are nominated tonight have sort of come through the same scheme that you're on. How does that feel?
You go first.
I think it's amazing. It tells you a lot about the school, what the people they attract in the first place to come study there, and then how they're able to help you develop and move on and be ready to kind of get out into the industry. I think it's a great place to study. Yeah.
You all clearly love film, otherwise you wouldn't be doing this. So as for people that love film, what does it mean to sort of be among these famous directors, cinematographers? Is it strange? Is it surreal?
Yeah. It feels like I'm still like in a dream. I don't think this is real. Is it? Or not? Yeah, it feels so surreal, yeah.
Are you guys braced for doing this in a few years' time? You're ready for it?
Oh my gosh, that's great, good hoping, good prayers. But yeah, it does feel like a dream, and it's such a huge honor, and all of us only graduated a year ago, so I feel, we were talking about this earlier, how our graduation was here, and now a year later we're here for the BAFTAs, and it's such a gift, yeah.
And if you got to swap places with one of the directors or have an hour's chatting with one of the directors, who would you want to be hanging out with?
I think I would go with Joachim Trier from Sentimental Value.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
So we need him to come back to the school. Is that what we're saying? Brilliant. Thank you so much. Have the best night. Nice to meet you all. Thank you. Right, I'm going to have a look around and see who is coming our way. Do you know what? I can't see. Oh, I think I see Peter Mulligan, but he's quite a way away. So maybe it's best for you to cross back to the fashion cam as we wait for the next person to come our way in a minute. Reinsve, the director of I Swear. Thank you so much for
You're
talking
very
to
welcome.
us.
And writer. Everyone forgets writer.
I'm sorry.
It takes a long time
Writer's
to
more
write
important, I feel. Oh no, actually, I shouldn't choose.
No,
should
that's
I?
okay.
Look, what do you make of the BAFTA recognition that I Swear has picked up? I think there's an element of us feeling a little bit disappointed that your name's not up for Oscars as well, because it is a terrific film.
Well, there's a reason for that. Actually, a lot of people have said that, but we don't qualify for Oscars until next year. So if we were fortunate enough to be involved in the conversation, it would be next year, not this year, because we release in America in April. So we missed 2025 deadline, but we will be eligible next year anyway.
Wow, so this could be an extraordinarily long run.
It could be, a lot of travel. I'm off to America soon to promote the film over there, and we already know that it's gone down very well there. We've been doing test screenings and stuff, so it's good, yeah.
I guess the fact that it has gone down well over in America, were you surprised at all? Because it is a very sort of British feeling story. For those that won't have seen it yet, explain the story.
The story is a true story of John Davidson, who grew up in Scotland in the Borders. And when he was 14 years old, he developed Tourette syndrome. And his school said that he wouldn't amount to anything. He wasn't allowed to take exams. He was considered to be a distraction. And he was literally told that he would either end up in prison or in an asylum. This is the late 80s, and that doesn't seem that long ago, but actually when you look back, I think attitudes were very different. But I kept checking in on documentaries that were made about John over the years, and I realized that, he was in his 20s and he had a job, and then when he was in his 40s, he was awarded an MBE by the Queen for services to Tourette's. And I thought, okay, I can see a story developing here, and it feels like a good one to me. So I just went up to see him and meet him, and then I started writing.
How incredible a performance is Robert Aramayo in this? He's nominated for both Rising Star and Best Actor. It's thoroughly deserved, though, isn't it? Were you at all worried about what you were asking of him for this?
We had a lot of conversations. People will be amazed to hear that I didn't screen test him. I didn't ask him to audition, and he explained why. And I thought it was a genuine reason. Was that if he'd have auditioned, it would just kind of been an impression of John Davidson, and he didn't want to do that. He wanted to study for weeks and weeks to understand Tourette's before he presented anything to me. And just before we started shooting, I saw a little bit of a tape from a voice coach session that he had, but I didn't really see the performance until we started shooting. And I knew, I always had faith in him. I knew that he'd worked so hard, he'd gone so deep into the research that he wasn't going to disappoint. And I think it's an extraordinary performance.
What do you make of the reception of the film as well? How people have responded to it? Because it is such a moving film. Sorry,
that's okay. There we go.
Yeah, what do you make of the reaction that people have had to the film as well?
I mean, I always hope that it might help people understand Tourette's a little bit more, but I'm getting, so many messages from people saying that it's helped people with all neurodiverse conditions. Someone said to me the other day that it's really important for people to remember that your normal is not necessarily the same as everybody else's normal, and we all assume that everyone's like us, but of course people think very differently. And someone said to me that John's form of Tourette's is very vocal, very visible, and someone said, I wish my condition was like that, because my condition is internal and it's silent and no one ever sees it, so no one understands. So they looked at John and thought, well, at least they can see John's problem. But it's been an amazing response, and from America as well, we're starting to get word that they're relating to the themes of empathy and to having patience with people and to being supportive from people to people who might not be exactly the same as you. So the reaction has been way beyond anything I ever imagined. Yeah.
It's a wonderful film. Good luck for
Thank
Robert
you.
as well.
Thanks very much.
You.
Thank
nice
you.
to meet you. Right. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Hello. I believe we had you guys in on the
2 years ago.
Galdos show. Yeah. Look, tell us what it means to you to be nominated for.
Let me just-
the rest of. Oh yeah, perfect.
Want to
It's
bring
best
the rest?
Sorry, it's best documentary you're nominated for,
You.
isn't it? For those people that won't have seen the documentary, explain what it's all about.
It is, I would say, universal symbol of what is happening right now in Ukraine and what is happening right now in the Ukrainian front lines. something that we keep kind of forget because we see numbers, we see names, we see kilometers, but we don't really see faces. We don't really see what that land means, right? And when there are negotiations for peace and Ukrainians really, really want peace, when those negotiations are happening and Ukraine is constantly being forced to give away that land, for us this is a chance, and for our film is a chance to show what that land means for each Ukrainian.
We live in a time of very sort of short attention spans, of a news agenda that sort of turns around. It's important to have documentaries like this, isn't it? To take some time to sort of think about actually what's happening in these situations. What have you made of the reaction, I guess, as well, from people that have seen it? Who's best to?
I would say what's really remarkable about this documentary and both documentaries that they've made is that actually millions of people are very hungry for this kind of long-form cinematic storytelling. And 2,000 Meters Sandrivka, almost 2 million people have watched it streaming. And I feel like people are really looking for meaning right now. They're looking for context. They're looking for what's really happening, so the authentic truth of what's happening. And they really deliver on that, you know?
Is it strange and surreal to sort of have such a serious film and then have moments like this as well? Is it weird?
I just came from Ukraine 2 days ago, and it's been a bit surreal because just last week I was shooting the people that are sleeping in underground because of Russian attacks, and now I'm here where like everything is fine, and I hope here everything will be fine. But in the same time, the country that is in the middle of Europe is suffering for the 12th year. Like people are losing their homes daily, and I think it's really important for each democratic country to keep eye on what is happening in Ukraine, because there are people, and like in our movie we could see the volunteers, the people that became soldiers, but they were from usual families, they were not professional soldiers, and they just joined the army to defend the democracy.
Are you starting another documentary already? Are you working on more?
I think this is the nature of documentarians' work. We never actually stop working. As we editing, we keep shooting. As we screening our films to the audiences, we keep shooting and editing. So it's just constant, because war doesn't stop. The war doesn't wait you to finish one documentary and start another one. And so we shoot as much as we can. We record everything that is happening, and then we will come with the next one, of course.
Such an important thing to tell what's going on. Thank you, and hope you get to enjoy the night as well. Thank you. Right. Oh, we've got Riz Ahmed to the side of us as well.
From for Letterboxd as well. So
yes,
just make
sorry.
sure that we're not, because otherwise they've not been able to do it.
Yeah. It's a crush on the red carpet.
Stop me about 4 nights.
So hopefully in a minute we will be talking to Riz Ahmed. This is one of those juggling acts that we have as well, where we will be doing some lives on TV as well. So in this coming hour you will see me looking slightly mad because I'll be talking into my earpiece as well as talking to you on the live stream, as well as wrangling talent, which is fun. Everyone's got to have a skill. Mine is trying to fast process what on earth's going on.
I mean, Darius Marder is an incredible artist as a writer director. I mean, what he's going to be doing next as well. I just can't wait for people to see it when that becomes a reality. He's a true artist, someone who nurtures his collaborators, and it was a really satisfying and challenging creative process for me.
That film, it means so much to so many people. And I feel like when we were doing our research and we saw it was Mescal, we were all just really excited.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. It was one of those really grueling Hail Marys of a film, because when we met, he told me whoever plays this role is going to have to play the drums for real. And I told him I don't know how to do that, so I'm going to get started.
Look, Hamnet, so many people have been absolutely moved to tears watching. Oh, you're going to set me off seeing you already. It's such an emotional film. Look, firstly, how immersive did it feel sort of filming within that world? Did it really sort of get you to sort of feel like you've gone back in time almost?
Yeah and no.
Yes and no.
Because the emotions in that film are the emotions that we feel in everyday life. It's not like, you know, the clothes were different, the atmosphere was different, you know, it wasn't as industrialized, you know? Like the buildings were made of wood and not wood, brick, like, but they weren't as, you know, advanced. And I guess that's different, but the emotions and the feelings and the family and the people, like, they're all the same. Like, it's the same thing. And I think that's what makes Hamnet so special, because losing your child is a possible thing that happens to many people, and it's not fun, and it's awful. Of course it's not fun, but I think that that's what makes it so special. You know?
Tell us why Chloe Zhao is such a brilliant director, the director of our time really as well. What is it about her that makes her so good?
Chloe is, she's just one of those directors that has it all. And I think she was talking to my mum the other day about this, how she has like different people speaking in her head. Like she has like actor Chloe Zhao, director, editor, like DOP Chloe Zhao, and they all talk to each other. And that is really true of her, is she's got the skills to cover everything. And she sort of creates these environments from having that knowledge of all the stuff that she is in her mind, to like create these incredible sets with incredible crews and incredible actors, and really like bring out the best in her projects.
Can I ask your role in particular? Have you had some reactions from people who sort of think, oh, where do I recognise you from? And when they do recognise,
a couple of times on the street, I was once about to go to see a play, and this woman just comes up to me and she's like, how do I recognise you? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And she was like, you were in Hamnet. And I went, yeah, I was. And then she was like, oh my God. And she started like about to cry, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't realise that the film did that to people, you know,
There's many a mother that you've reduced to tears with your
she was a mother because she had a kid there, and I was just like, wow. She was very, I feel like people really resonated with the film.
You're both brilliantly talented. Enjoy the evening. Thank you. Very nice to meet you both. Thanks. Right, hopefully in just a second we're going to get the cast of Sentimental Value. I don't think we've got time.
Chase said no.
Sorry?
Chase's team said no. By the way,
okay, yeah.
I'm not sure.
And start on your left. On your left side, both on the left. On your left.
Top left, please.
Story on the Sky News website. Bit of a gear change now. We're going to go live to the BAFTAs in central London. Our entertainment reporter is there, Katie Spencer. You're on the red carpet. Fill us in. What's been going on?
Oh, well, it's this mad sort of circus, the BAFTAs. It is every year, and we have this sort of traffic jam of stars, including Timothee and Tom as well. You're joining us from the Ballad of Wallace Island. Look, this has to be one of our standout films of the year, really, for us. There's so many sort of chat around the newsroom of if we were to pick favourite films that we enjoyed the most. This is one of them. How do you feel about your BAFTA nominations then?
Yeah, I mean, everything leading up to it was just amazing. We couldn't believe that it went into a cinema and we could send our friends and family to watch our film in the cinema. So everything beyond that has kind of been crazy. So, I mean, I guess this is a sort of a pinnacle of all of it. But just the fact that people came to our film and told other people to come to it was sort of what's most important for us anyway.
Tom, for those that don't know the backstory to this, it was a short film that you guys did and got a BAFTA for many years ago, wasn't it?
We made a short film back in 2007 and then were nominated for Best Short Film at the BAFTAs the following year. Didn't win it, unfortunately. But then
You thought, carry on.
no, we didn't pack up and just change careers.
We had a difficult 10 years.
Yeah, but I guess it probably did galvanise us to go back to it, see if we could come back 18 years later and actually finish the job. So, you know, hopefully tonight we can, get the right result.
It's a redemption story.
Yeah.
And Carey Mulligan, I mean, what a talent to have on board as well. Did it help to sort of have a star name to attach this to as well? Sorry, Tim.
I think it did help, yeah.
Of course, it gives the film so much momentum. You know, I think the thing about British films, particularly low-budget films, it's very hard to get them made. It's very hard to get the money together to get people to all kind of like, you know, see it the same way creatively. So having someone like Carey not only being in it, but you know, able to say, I love this script, I want to make it, it just gives everyone so much confidence to get behind it.
You did this in a very short space of time. You filmed this as well, didn't you? And you were on an island, so you had all these sort of obstacles to sort of contend with. Was it quite hard to get this made?
I look back and I don't see it as being that hard.
Rose-tinted glasses in retrospect.
I mean, they really are.
We were driven around.
Yeah.
We were treated like little babies, is the thing.
There was people carrying things. It was hard for them.
But the crew, it was hard. I mean, the weather was hard. We were right by the sea. The tide's changing every 5 minutes. So there's things about it that really don't help filmmaking. Yeah. But I think, you know, we were all just really passionate about it and just throwing ourselves into it, that it didn't feel hard. It just felt really intense.
I think we felt very lucky as well, because a lot of people try and make a film and it doesn't get to the point where you're rolling on day one. So I think we were sort of not pinching ourselves, but we kind of felt, we felt very lucky that we were doing it, I think.
It's a weird and surreal thing, these red carpets. What's the best thing about the sort of awards season for you guys? What's the worst element of this?
I mean, I think any opportunity to keep celebrating the film and to talk about it and to hopefully, you know, for it to reach new audiences, I think that's just wonderful for us. We're really passionate about it. We want people to see it. So, you know, we're happy to turn up to literally anything to promote this film because we love it so much.
I think what he means is it's nice if like a really famous person comes up to you and says they've seen the film.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. You know.
Yes. And I don't count. So.
No, you count.
No, you count. But look, if Timothee Chalamet's seen it, then that's big. That's big for us. Of course. Yeah.
Enjoy the evening. It's a brilliant film. I hope it encourages more people to see it as well if they haven't already. Thank you. Have a great night. And look, we're going to be here on the red carpet, streaming. If you're not watching on the TV, we're streaming on the live stream on YouTube. So stay with us. We will bring you all of the stars.
Katie, thank you so much. That's our arts and entertainment correspondent, Katie Spencer, with all the goss from the BAFTA red carpet. Thank you. Well, let's...
Straight ahead, up to the top, Alicia! Up to the top!
Renate, thank you so much for coming to talk to us. I'm shuffling around trying to get my microphone to you. Look, how special a film was this to make? It's such an emotional one for people to watch as well.
Yeah.
Did it feel very different when you read the script?
It really. I have to stand here too. Yeah. It really was very special because also Joachim and I, the director, we'd made a movie before, The Worst Person in the World, and that was just like a summer party. The character was so naive and open and melancholic, but this character was carrying so much emotional weight, and it was about family trauma, how it transfers through generations, and like you carry something you don't really understand. So it was a lot heavier. Even though it is a lightness to how Joachim works, it was a very different experience. But to have that trust that we built from Worst Person in the World, it was incredible to have.
Is Joachim one of the best directors working at the moment? How is he for an actor to be working with?
He's so, yes, the answer is yes. He's so engaged in what the actor does, so he really tunes in emotionally, so he can almost know what you're gonna do in your next, almost like he senses your instinct in a way, and then he can push you this way or that way, and I think we just have a lot of the same taste too, so we have a very strong collaboration through that, and he's just so good at collecting the whole film set and the whole production, also the people working like on every single thing in a whole film production. He collects them to his vision, and everyone's so actually emotionally like attuned and like wanting to be in creating that, so it's kind of made while we go.
The scenes when your character has stage fright and anxiety and a panic attack almost, can you relate to that in real life? I mean,
that's what happened here. I ripped my dress off now.
It's such a visceral thing to watch you going through that. Did you sort of just manage to find that in your head somewhere?
I remember first time I read it, I thought it was a really great setup of a character, because you see her carrying so much emotional weight that she doesn't understand. She thinks it's the costume. She thinks it's the stress from the performance, but she's actually going into her own emotions, and she just can't stand there and be in that. But to make a good performance, you have to actually go into what you have inside. So she runs away, and I thought that is like the perfect setup of that character, to see what she's going through, the theme, that is the theme, like, and what she needs to look into. Yeah.
You're nominated for your acting, so is Stellan as well for this. Well, Inga as well. Stellan, though, in particular, what is it that's so great about him? He's so sort of, it's so hard to kind of read. It's a perfect take on this character, though, isn't it?
You know what is so inspiring about Stellan is that all these years he worked in this industry, but he still has a childish joy of doing it, and he comes on set and he's so generous to everyone around him. Everyone is as important, everyone in the crew, all the actors, and he really finds so much just joy in doing it, and that's really inspiring.
Just very quickly, what's been the best part of being a part of this award season, and the worst part as well?
Good question. I think saying the same stuff over and over is pretty hard. My brain is like, when I'm done with the red carpet, it's like gonna be so stiff. But also like a great thing that people love the movie, that you have to talk about it so much, because people have connected to it and are so curious. So and I always love when I hear other actors talk about their work, but to do it yourself, it's like something else. And also like just meeting all these great performers and filmmakers and talking to them and connecting to them has been amazing.
You're holding up very well. It
Thank
doesn't
you.
seem like you've lost your mind just yet.
I don't think so, and I hope so. I hope not.
Best of luck. It's a brilliant film.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Sentimental Value. It is an extraordinary film. We'll find out whether Joachim Trier and Renate get the awards that they're nominated for. I'm just trying to see who we've got coming up. Cross back to us in a minute. Why not have a look at the fashion cams and see what's going on further down the red carpet for now.
Sadie, quick single, Sadie. Over to your left, Sadie, to your left. And the first stop.
Central. Yes. Know your place. We got Glenn Close coming up.
By Jack O'Connell. Look,
Hello.
Sinners!
How's it
How
going?
terrifically brilliant has this run, this award season, been for you guys? I mean, it's made an impact, hasn't it? Your film?
It's phenomenal. Yeah, it's phenomenal. I think as well because the film came out nearly a year ago.
To still be getting this reaction.
It's great, isn't it? It's great. Yeah.
Tell us about, I want to ask about Ryan Coogler, but we don't have much time, so I want to instead switch and ask about Autumn, the cinematographer, who will make history if she wins the Oscar and BAFTA as the first female of colour. Why is she so good? Does she really get quite in your face when she's filming you as well?
No, she's phenomenal. She's phenomenal. She's just in it, very in it. In quite an unintrusive way. Big equipment, big IMAX cameras, sometimes very close to your face, still somehow very unintrusive.
Tell us about the conditions that you were all filming in as well. It's
Hellish.
for people that are from Britain.
Yeah, no, not a natural habitat at all. Everything wanted to either eat you, or melt you, or suffocate you. Yeah, it was rough stuff.
Some of the Irish songs you get to sing, are they earworms? Have they stayed with you? Can we have a little burst of one before you leave us, or is that too much on the record?
Right now, you are
right
joking,
now,
aren't you? No,
if I get a clap
I've
going.
not even had a pint yet.
It's fine. I'll let you.
Are you going to be around later?
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
see you
it's a
then.
deal. Brilliant. Congratulations. It's such a good film.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Straight ahead up the top.
And to your left, please. And run to your left. And to your left, please. And then really strong to your left hand side. And then straight ahead, straight ahead.
Straight ahead, Vinny.
And straight to top.
Straight ahead, Mark. Up at the top, Lisa. Up the top. Straight ahead.
At the top, at the top.
Alright, guys, this way, please. All of you in the middle, top row, please. Alright, guys, this way, guys. All of you in the middle, top row, please. Right, please. Peter and Maggie at the same time. Your left, Maggie. Thank you. Yeah, they haven't done this one yet. Here we're good. Abby. Yes, we're ready. great pose.
Star of Sinners, the grand coming our way. It's an extraordinary performance that has seen her nominated for an Oscar. I was just saying, nominated for an Oscar and a BAFTA. What an extraordinary year you're having.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Has it just felt from January onwards just very odd?
Yes.
This doesn't happen very often.
This doesn't happen very often. And, you know, there's a part of me that's always like, you know, it's not about the awards, it's not about, you know, accolades, it's about the work. And then, you know, but I haven't seen this side. I've never peeked behind the curtain of like award season, especially in the States. And so I found it quite overwhelming. And then I was like, and then there's like a lot of energy. And then you have this like emotional roller coaster when you kind of like buy into award season. You're like, it's emotional. And
which time zone are you on? Have you been sort of jetting back and forth from different countries?
Yes. I've been in LA, London, New York, LA, New York, London every other week. It's been crazy.
Oh look, Ryan Coogler has done something extraordinary with this film, and you are phenomenal in it. When you were, I mean, for Brits that are filming in such conditions, the heat, was it quite easy to feel immersed in that world, I guess?
Oh yeah, you can't hide. There's no, even AC doesn't like kick, like no, nothing, yeah. And anytime like you open a door, it's like something, like you've got like warm, thick, wet air with like bugs and termites and chiggers burrowing under your skin, and alligators and snakes and lizards. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I got the good fortune to interview Autumn, your cinematographer, who's a brilliant talent in herself. Ryan surrounds himself by brilliant people. That's part of his genius, isn't it, as well? What is he like to work with?
Someone who he leads with integrity first and foremost, truth. He absolutely credits every single person who has ever poured into him for his success and for the creation of all of his work. He's so humble, and then also make sure he empowers every person he encounters. And he wants to hear every thought, he wants to hear every instinct, and he really treasures it. He's really quite special. I've never met anyone like him.
Have you thought about what you'll say if you win here and at the Oscars as well? Dare you sort of go down there? I mean, you don't want to be unprepared either, do you?
No, you don't want to be unprepared, but I waited until I had the inspiration, and that came to me on Friday. I was like, okay, I think I have a speech if I win, but I waited until I felt like I had something to really write, and I didn't want to. I can't live too far in the future. I've not thought about the Oscars. I've not thought about next week. I'm thinking about each day, as it comes.
Have you done a supermarket shop in a while or anything?
No, thankfully I had to get a nanny because of award season. So I never had a nanny before, which has been a lifesaver. And she has been really, really great, actually. She's been holding it down and going to the supermarket for us.
The ultimate juggling act.
Oh my gosh, she's been amazing. I don't even, because every weekend we're at something and it can be all day. So she's been great. Yeah, I'm really grateful.
You've got to enjoy this moment.
Yeah.
It's just so brilliant in this, and we'll wish you all the best of luck. Just before you go, though, the best part of this crazy award season and the worst part.
The best part is, I don't know, celebrating all our creators in this industry. And Jessie Buckley said it at the Golden Globe. She's like, I love our community. And I was like, you know what, we have such good people in it. I do. The worst part, I would say, is being pregnant and having swollen feet by 11 a.m.
How are you doing this?
I don't know. But that's the hardest part for me, is the toll of standing on my feet for hours whilst being very pregnant.
It's worth it, because this is a film and this is a brilliant moment for you. It's worth celebrating.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you. Best of luck.
Thank
We'll
you.
hopefully see you over the other side
Thank
at
you
Fantasy
so
Fair
much.
Party as well.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, can she do it? We really want One Me to win.
Where's my car?
Oh.
That's shit, isn't it?
Pass that on to me. It's all right now. Hang on a second, Hoagie. Bro. Stand up. Put your hand down.
And then run to your left, please. Top left, bro.
Jack on your left, Jack.
Jack to your left, please. And Jack to your left. And straight ahead, please. Straight ahead, please.
Go in the center, please. Go in the center.
best part of this craziness of award season, and the worst part as well?
The best part is being able to revisit with my colleagues in this context. There is not a worst part, honestly.
Tight shoes, long nights?
No, you know what? This is my mantra. I could be working in the Walmart right now, or if I were in England, Tesco or somewhere, and I'm doing neither one of those things. I'm here celebrating a very special piece of work. There's no worst part.
We're going to be rooting for you for the Oscars.
God bless you.
You're our honorary Brit.
Really appreciate you. God
Have a
bless.
great rest of your day.
Hey, how are ya?
Hi. Good morning, America.
And straight ahead, Chloe. Up at the top, Chloe. Up at the top, Chloe. Chloe, to your left.
At the back of the top.
We're all trapped outside and they get to go and enjoy themselves. But yeah, actually I think One Battle After Another is the only film that we haven't managed to catch anyone from yet, has there? So you never know, in these last final few minutes maybe we'll have a flurry of action. But look, why don't you have a look at one of the other cameras just for now, and cross back to us if you can.
And more, look over to your left.
And then to your left, please. And to your left, please. And then to your left, please.
As you walk, as you walk, as you walk. More in the middle, heels up, up the top. On, just do a single shot, come on. He's obviously not ready. Straight ahead, Tom. Straight ahead on the top, Tom. Straight ahead. Tom, to your left.
Thank you.
To your left, Tom. Tom, what time is it?
obviously went down incredibly well with audiences when it came out. It's a really strong year for animation this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do you make of your sort of fellow rivals within the category? Is it just sort of quite pleasing that animation is doing so well?
No, we're really bitter rivals. No, I got to say though,
it's like Anchorman, you can have a fight.
The truth is that I think right now audiences want joy. They want to be transported. They want wonder and whimsy, and I think that animation does that better than any other medium. And I think that's one of the big reasons this year there's so much excitement around it.
Look, children are the ones that will tell you if they're bored, if they're not happy. How much pressure is it to do a film for younger kids?
I mean, I feel like something that Zootropolis does really well is, and I guess that's a you thing inherently since you wrote it, and I know specifically what it is that, I know that you don't want to talk down to kids.
Yeah, true.
And I feel like the kids, and I'm just putting this all together, that I feel like the kids can feel that. They know when they're being talked down to.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, and they know that you're not doing that.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you have any younger ones in your life that you're sort of batting this off with?
Yeah, I have 3 boys. They have a lot of opinions. And they had a lot of worries when I told them we were working on another Zootropolis movie. They were like, I don't know, Dad. I'm not sure. And then they saw it, and they were all 3 of them very excited. I also kind of tipped the scales because they have tiny little bit parts. So I'm like, you're gonna have to have ownership of this movie. So that's been great.
Isn't it a wonderful thing that actually audiences have responded so well to it? What have you made of the reaction?
Yeah, you know what? We love it, and we love that people are actually making plans and going to the cinema and having a good time. And I'm a true believer in sitting in a dark room with people that you don't know and having this shared experience and laughing together and crying together, because I think it builds a community in that one moment. So
particularly when you're young as well, it's something that sort of stays with you as well. First film that you saw in the cinema?
E.T.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's such a good one. And I did scream. I was terrified. And then I became completely obsessed with E.T. Everything I know you're shocked. Everything in my world was E.T.
Stunned right now.
Still have all the stuff.
Yeah, of course you do. For me, it was Jungle Book. The original Jungle Book, and I think that sort of combination of talking animals and music, I fell in love with it. So,
yeah, for me, the first one I remember seeing was a re-release of Bambi, and we went to see it with my sisters and my dad. It was, I know, it was tough, but maybe that's why I remember it so well.
Thank you. Enjoy your evening. It's a great film. Thank you.
I know, right?
Right, the red carpet is slowly starting to wrap up where we are, but look, there might be a few stragglers. Stay with us just a few minutes more and we will try and bring you the remaining stars. Of course, the Prince and Princess of Wales are due to walk in and be a part of the BAFTA ceremony. They are watching, I believe. I don't think they're presenting, they're just here to watch, I believe, but that will happen a little later on. But yeah, look, do you know what? I think we've done incredibly well today, haven't we? This is probably the best time for us to wrap up the live stream. Hope you've enjoyed watching. It's a wild roller coaster, isn't it, doing things like this? I think, just to remind you of the key films to look out for tonight, it's one battle after another, the Leonardo DiCaprio film that is leading the field at tonight's BAFTAs with 14 nominations. Sinners isn't far behind with its 13 nominations. But don't forget films like Hamnet. If Jessie Buckley ends up winning, she'll be the first Irish actress to win Best Actor, so that would be quite a moment. Look, it's an extraordinary wealth of talent nominated for this year's BAFTAs. It's deserving of really all of the credit and the praise that they've had this award season. Look, what have we got left? We've just got to watch the ceremony now and find out who wins what. Will Wunmi Mosaku do it for the Brits tonight? We'll find out in just a few hours' time.
Hi, Jessie! Straight ahead, Jessie! Straight ahead! Run! Jessie, straight ahead! Jessie, straight ahead!
And then round to your left, please.
All to your left. Straight ahead, Mia. Straight ahead. Mia to your left, Mia. Mia to your left. Mia, all the way to your left, Mia. You'll work it out. Straight ahead, Stormzy. Straight ahead. Straight ahead.
Right at top, right at top.
To your right, please.
And then straight ahead, please.
And Stormzy. Nick, straight ahead, Nick. Straight ahead. Straight ahead, Ethan! Straight ahead!
And Ethan, right to your left, please. And Ethan, right to your left.
Straight ahead, Jenna. And Jenna. Amy, to your left, Amy. Amy, to your left. Jenna. Oh, Gillian, hold on a sec. Gillian, straight ahead. After that. hold it there, Joe. Straight ahead, Joe. Reese, straight ahead.
Straight to the top. This way. To your left. Left side. Left side. Left side, please. Left side. Here. Left side. Anything for me?
Straight ahead, sir, straight ahead.
Straight to the top, please, straight to the top.
Do you want to be here or not? Go left, sir. George, straight at the top, George. Straight ahead, that's it. And George, over to the left, George. George, over to your left. George, over to your left, sir.
Straight to the top. And this, just in the middle. This way. We're getting out. Stop, Rob. Stop a little bit. Crazy straight at the top. Starting there, to the right, please. Let's go there. To the right, please. Close up to the top, Rosie. Right side, right side. Please, please, to your right. Please. This way. And then right to your left, please. This way. Straight ahead, please. Straight. And then to the left. To the left. Right ahead. This way.
No point in hurrying her along, there's no one behind her. All the way to the left, Posey. All the way to your left, Posey.
This way. To the left.